Angel Reese, if you are going to be the player that sits out, you at least need to be the gold standard. What's up, world? Welcome back, Charge the Game podcast. As we discuss Angel Reese, there is a video clip that has gone viral of her missing layups back to back. And, a lot of people are literally torturing Angel Reese. And now all of a sudden there's this report come out that Angel Reese is receiving all of this unwarranted disrespect and hatred. But let's get into this, guys, as we break this down, because I do feel like Angel Reese has caused a lot of this on herself. But hey, let's get into it. First and foremost, guys, this is the clip going around of Angel Reese. This is something that she struggled with last season, and a lot of people would clown her for. And it just, to me, in my opinion, for her to be her size, her height, her cockiness, her arrogance, you would just expect for her to be more dominant, more precise, and more accurate. I mean, simply, these are literally baby shots, in my opinion. And I get it. I know that it's not going to look like, the NBA. I know it's not going to look like that at all. But, for someone who's going on a limb and saying that, hey, if we don't get what we want, we're going to sit out. And I made a video about this and people took offense to it because I said, Angel Reese, if you are going to be the player that sits out, you at least need to be the gold standard, right? Aja Wilson, Sabrina's, Caitlin Clark, obviously, but you need to be a game changer. And you don't hear any of those women coming out demanding a lockout or give us what we want or whatever you were hearing, right? I just feel like when you see stuff like this, Angel Reese, is always good to just humble yourself. You have to humble yourself. I know that the hype behind your name carries you. I know that being tied to Caitlin Clark carries you. But when you see videos like this, in my opinion, it just means that you still got a lot of work to do. And sitting out should be the last thing, because practice makes perfect. And you need to get out there and really, seriously, work on these layups, man. You got to get the layup game going. You got to figure this out, because at this point, this is your sophomore season. You run a national title playing the exact same way, which I felt like a lot of people were kind of inflating her stats. Obviously, she was accused of this last season as well, guys. I mean, her own teammates called her out. The coach got fired behind it, literally forcing people to give her the ball just to put it up to get stats to stay in contention for the Rookie of the Year, when we already knew that Caitlin Clark was going to win it by a landslide. I can't believe that ESPN was actually having segments about who was better or not. But this boiled down to black and white, like most things do, because people like to pull the race card and segregate sports when it should not be that way. You even see here the guy that posted it says, say what you want about Angel Reese, but you can't tell me she isn't the star of the show every time she's on the court. I can't even hate on this. She Larry, Mo, and Curly all at once. And I have to agree, it's something about Angel Reese, whether you are rooting for her or rooting against her, she's going to always give you something to talk about. She's kind of like a Draymond Green. I call her Draymond Reese all the time, guys, because he has a big mouth, she has a big mouth, but they have a very minuscule skill set. So when I see them play, I'm just in awe that they really do take themselves that serious enough to think, in comparison to other players, at that level, that they are good. I'm not hating or anything, but hey, like this is pretty tough to watch. And this dude continues, Angel Reese with the post move. This is the comment section, guys. Most professional players would only have a couple of clips throughout their entire career of them missing 3-point blank layups in a row. Yet for this girl, it's just an ordinary possession. How the F is she a pro player? The thing is, Angel Reese is a pro player because Caitlin Clark is a pro player. And these were two huge draws entering the WNBA draft. And someone had to claim Angel Reese because it's simply a draw. It's good for business at the end of the day. She stays in the news cycle. She posts crazy things. She wears, outfits that make you still look, but still be like, damn, that's a little bit too much, She's going to be a pro because she's just gold right now. Whether you like it or not, it's just her moment. It's just her time, and she's capitalizing off of every single opportunity. Now, it goes on to say some reporter named Mike the Shy Kid shared a passionate rant defending Reese on TikTok, mentioning that she was heavily criticized for revealing what she heard about the upcoming WNBA CBA negotiations. Angel Reese is damned if she does, damned if she doesn't. I feel like there's nothing she can say anymore where people aren't going to have something negative to say. You know, she says the other day in a podcast that she's hearing whispers that the WNBA Players Association might go on a strike with the new CBA coming in 2026, and everybody's acting like it's her fault. So this guy, Mike, the shy kid, is apparently just as delusional as Angel Reese, because you said something very vital there. You said she is the only one that's receiving this hatred. Well, she's the only one opening her mouth. I mean, we all know that these WNBA players want to get paid more money. But Angel Reese does it in a way that makes anybody not want to support that. Okay? Angel Reese has more of a snobbish, bratty, entitled attitude. And if you are paying attention, the world, the country itself is a little bit tired of that. Okay? Do I feel like there are other women who share the same sentiments that Angel Reese does? 100%. But people know how to conduct themselves in a manner that doesn't rub people the wrong way. And sometimes it's best to keep a lot of your thoughts to yourself. And you don't want to come out here with these type of performances demanding this and that when literally the face of the league is quiet. When Caitlin Clark is bitching and complaining about a lot of things, I feel like the rest of the league will follow suit. But Angel Reese is just known to go out here and say these outlandish things. In my opinion, I don't think that she has the best PR teams. I think that she's a loose cannon. And I think that right now she's just feeling herself, and she's young. You know what I'm saying? That's expected. So I'm not going to say that it's unwarranted hatred to someone that literally to the podium and said, I want to be the villain. You don't get to choose to be the big bad wolf and then turn around and cry when the world isn't going the way you want it to go. It just doesn't work like that. And if I'm being honest, I feel like a lot of the people that normally supported her are starting to shift. The tides are starting to shift because enough is enough sometimes. And sometimes you could just step on your own foot. And I think that Angel Reese does that very often. So you guys let me know what y'all think about Angel Reese in this unwarranted hatred that she's been receiving. Do you think that this is something that she has caused on herself? Let me know in the comment section, guys. And if you found any value from this video, I ask that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.